Good morning. This session we discuss about data types. So first, what is in the data? Data is a collection of informations. Then type is nothing but the kind of the data. So data type defines the types of data a variable can store. So PHP allows 8 different types of data types. There are predefined, user defined and special data types. These are the main 3 categories of data types. So the first one is the predefined data types are Boolean, integer, double and string. Then the second one is the user defined data types, arrays and objects. The third one is the special data types that are null and resource. The first one is integer. So integer is nothing but numbers, the whole numbers. So integers hold only whole numbers including positive and negative numbers, that is numbers without fractional part or decimal point. So example, number 1 is equal to 50. We assign number 1 is equal to 50 and number 2 equal to 654. So the second is double. So double data type is nothing but a fractional point. So it can hold numbers containing fractional or decimal parts including positive and negative numbers or a number in exponential form, that is e power. So this is the example, value 1 is equal to 50.85 and value 2 is equal to 654.26. So the third one is string. It holds the letters or any alphabets, even numbers are included. These are written within double quotes. So we also remember, so almost maximum in all time string and character must be enclosed within a single quotes or double quotes. So example, name is equal to Krishna. So the next one is Boolean. So Boolean data types are used in conditional testing. Hold only two values. That is either true or false. If the condition is true, then it assumes the value is 1. If condition is false, the value is 0. So successful events will return true and unsuccessful events return false. So null type values are also treated as a false in Boolean. So this is the example. If the condition is true, so echo the print statement is printed, the condition is true. If the condition is false, then the statement is the condition is not true, otherwise false. Next one is array. Array is nothing but array is an ordered collection of elements with the same data type. For example, in a table we can store the student's personal details. So in the particular table, all the data have a student's personal data, personal information. For example, in a field we can store the name of the student. So in the particular column, all the data should be a name. So that is an array. So this is the example of an array. Then the next one is objects. Objects are defined as an instance of an user-defined classes that can hold both values and functions and informations for data processing specific to the class. When the objects are created, they inherit all the properties and behaviors from the class, having different values for all properties. For example, if my child inherits some characters from me, so that is the inheritance. So the classes objects are created and they have inherit all the properties and behaviors from the parent classes. So the null. These are special types of variables that can hold only one value, that is null. Null is nothing but 0. So it is created without a value or no value. We written in capital letters. So this is the example of null. The last one is resources. Resources is nothing but extract the data type. These are basically used to store references to some functions called external PHP resources.